Hello guys. Okay, so I am trying to do something new where I have like more consistent content and it not just being like celebrity stuff or fashion stuff or whatever. I feel like some of it should be real life, and then my vlogs are kind of like, I don't know, just out of the ordinary too, because normal people aren't going to a concert every day or like just doing the bullshit I be doing. So I wanted to do like, I'm 30 now. I turned 30 March the 2nd. Oh, look at my hair. I hate how it looks right now. Let me fix this. But yeah, I turned 30 on March 2nd. I went to Egypt with my dad to celebrate. I was supposed to do a whole like 30-day around the world thing. It did not end up working out, and I was super disappointed. But I ended up going to like the place I wanted to go the most off the list, which was Egypt. Right? That was like my little life thingy. I wanted to go to Egypt really bad. So did that. It was great. Perfect birthday. One of the best birthdays of all time, period. If not the best one I ever had. And like, traveling always gives me weird vibes, weird feels when I come home. Also, there's Egypt vlog that I should be like more studiously putting out, but again, I'm doing what I can. When I travel, it gives me like weird sense memory. I don't know what to call it really, but it just alters my perspective a lot. And I don't know, it was just like, okay, I'm 30 now, and usually it's like, oh, like I want to try this, or I want to like try to figure out how to be happy or appreciative or whatever, because my general mood is like a melancholy, like mid-tier, nonchalant, like I don't really care, I don't want to be bothered. That's just who I am as a person. So like sometimes when I travel and I see how different people live and stuff, I'm like, experience some gratitude, and I'm like, dang, like my life is kind of tight, like I should be more this or that, right? But for 30, this time it was just like, there's a ton of stuff that I do that I probably should not be doing. And not even like bad things, but just overextending myself, being super duper helpful with things, places, people, and how it kind of takes my energy and depletes from like my overall goal. Read The Alchemist, I call it my personal legend. Kind of takes away from my personal legend and just ends up being like part and parcel of things that I'm doing for other people, which is fine. Like, it's fine to be of service, be of help. If you grew up religious or like a decent person, you know that that's a good thing to do. And I like the feeling of helping other people, like their face, their reaction, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, I know it's big on the internet for people to say, oh, don't do things that no longer serve you, or blah, 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 blah. But it's just like, that is so real. And I don't mean serve you in a selfish way. Like, if this thing that you are going to do does not help you in your overall personal mission of achieving the things that you set out to on that personal legend or whatever it is that you have for yourself, goal board, vision board, whatever, why are you doing it? Because oh, look at the gray hair peeking out. Okay. Because all of us are here for a fixed amount of time, and we don't know when that time like is gonna run out or whatever. So I have always said 100 years. There's like this really great song, when you only got 100 years to live. I heard that song during my formative years, and it really just stuck with me. And it's like, okay, I've got 100 years. 30 of those years are already gone. I'm married. Like, my love life is kind of settled in whatever way it can be settled for an adult. If you know. Don't have children yet. That's kind of a contentious point for me, because I feel like there's reasons to have kids, and there's way more reasons for me personally to not have them. And it's just, yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe I can talk about that on here, because you guys like aren't close enough to me or like my family to judge me about it, and I can be open with my feelings about having a child on here. But yeah, like, there's just a list, and it's not checking out for me when it comes to that procreation. But for other things, it's like, yeah, I can come and like go to that party or go to this event, whatever, but if it's not gonna help me on my personal mission, then what is the point of doing that? Like, I'm just wasting time, I'm wasting resources. And then when there's time for me to go and do something else, or there's a need for me to use money like to promote NRK or to do something with Christians for that's hot. Like, oh, I don't have it because I was out like turning up with y'all, having fun with y'all. Like, it just doesn't match up. Or like for me, oftentimes it's, oh, I'm being too nice, and like I've said, oh, I'll do this or I'll do that or I'll go here, and it's not really like nothing's gonna come of it. It'll just be like, oh, I showed up being a good friend. Like, oh, I took a pic. That's that. I don't want to do that. Also, like, it really, really used to plague on me about my job. Like, oh, that my job does not fit into my personal legend. It's not helping me in anything other than just staying alive. But at 30 years old, baby, staying alive is part of the goal. So if you got to do a weak-ass job, you know, to help you do that, then that's just the state that we're at. Because there's some people out under the guise of, you know, achieving their goals, what have you, they don't really take care of themselves, and they're not really doing a lot, and like they aren't a good like friend or family member or whatever, because they are placing the burden of their own personal lives and what they have to do and like their personal mission on others to carry the weight of what it is just to survive. And like, which is a big reason why I'm like on the fence about having kids, because I feel like it's unfair to bring a person into the world and put them into the cycle and the spin of just trying to survive, because as people, that's not what we were created to do at all. So you have a kid and you raise them and like they have a decent life or whatever, hopefully, if you're not like a scumbag, and then you send them out into the world where they cannot do any of those things, like be creative or be fun or just be themselves, because everything is predicated on their survival. Like, no. And that's the situation I'm in, that's the situation my husband's in, that's the situation, you know, most of my friends, family, whatever, people are in. And I've just been fortunate enough to have jobs where I saw that that is not the case for everybody, and it does not have to be the case. And the people that are in that situation most of the time is due to like poor planning and just recklessness and irresponsibility. That's why I'm in the situation I'm in. That's why, you know, so it's of course people don't want to blame parents because they feel like, oh, that's messed up or whatever. Oh, their parents did their best. Sometimes it's okay to say your parents did not do their best. Like, your parents were having sex and they had you and just continue to live. Like, there was no best involved. They were surviving. Like, let's say that. Instead of saying people were doing their best, let's say people were surviving. Okay? People were surviving. You were surviving with them in the house and made the best of it. Made the best of your situation. But there was no improvement. So we're at where we're at now with it. It is what it is. But, yeah, like, just because of that and the framework I'm working with, I have to be a gajillion, and that's not even a real number, a gajillion times more strategic in the choices that I make, how I spend my time, who I spend my time with, and just what I'm putting out to the world. So that's stressful and all. I haven't even got my nails done. Like, there's a lot of things I need to do. I got my hair done though, period. Right now I'm on the way to go see my grandma and like just check up on her. But it's like, bruh, there's so many things. And even with my ideas about how I wanted my life to be or how I want my life to look has dramatically changed with like traveling and going around and seeing how different people live. Because a lot of the shit in America is just unnecessary, bruh. It really is. Like, there's no reason for you to have 4 cars. There just ain't. Like, even if you have a house, like I have the land, y'all see on the Timberland playlist, ain't nothing going on over there now because your girl needs money. There is the land is not in the budget right now. But okay, even if you're in a farm situation like you get a regular car to go about the town in, boom, in it right now, a Chevy Cruze. Or you could get, you get like your little home improvement truck, boom, that's it. If you want to be super fancy old school like my grandparents and then have the Sunday driver for you to go out with your family and stuff, like that's your nice car, the Cadillac. My grandma had an Eldorado. Anything above that, and you're already doing a lot with 3 cars, that's a lot. Because you wanted to stunt with your Sunday driver. But your go around the town, get around commuter car, because we in California, your home improvement, I got to bring some stuff back from Home Depot, or I got a big painting from Marshall's truck. And then your flexor, anything more than that is you being excessive. And even somebody say the third is excessive. Hell, some people might say you need to get around in your truck and that just needs to be your vehicle. But again, we're in California and the gas is the gas price. So we can't do that. If we're in the South, yes, we could. But you see what I mean? Like, a lot of the stuff that we are taught to want and taught to have and socialized to want, especially here in California, my God, it is just excessive and stupid and a waste of time. The only thing excessive I want in my life are my clothes, because I care about a good outfit, and a part of being fashionable is having options. So I'm never gonna Steve Jobs it and have one fit, be that fit Issey Miyake, and wear that every day. We can't do that. Now for work, I do like to adopt a uniform type style. Right now I got a new job, unfortunately, because we gotta survive. I had to stop doing the starving artist thing because starving ain't that tight. And I didn't want my husband to get annoyed with me all the time asking for money for frivolous things, and then him asking me about the things that I'm doing, and I don't want to give detail. So we got a job, and I am so at my highest level of irritation with the job. Like, girl, can we establish some sort of uniform? I don't want to pick an outfit out to come here every day. I don't even want to come here every day. And I'm putting thought into it? Absolutely not. And the outfits that I wear to work, I'm disgusted with myself when I go in the bathroom at like lunchtime, break time, and see what I'm wearing. I'll be like, my God, girl, like, don't ever tell nobody what to fit I'm wearing this bullshit. But it is because I'm dressing as a representation of how I feel. So we're saying all that to say, 30 is my caring less era. Like, I'm already a naturally nonchalant, chill person, even keel temper. But it's like, the year of yes, the year of no. I will be giving no's out, hot no's. And I want to stop caring about the politics of being nice so much, because I feel like that has ruled my life, especially as a woman, as an only child for most of their life, as a Black girl, as the oldest Black daughter in the family. Like, the respectability politics of being seen as nice and being perceived as nice by people will really have you in a chokehold. And I have released those shackles in my 30th year. I don't care. If you don't think I'm nice, fantastic. Then maybe you won't ask me for shit. If you don't think I'm nice, maybe you won't try to bring all your problems to me like often people do. And it's annoying because, again, we all got problems, babe. This is America. Even rich people be having problems. I don't know how. I don't know what they're doing. You feel like money, could make your life pretty pleasant. However, I'm not the girl to do it. And I used to be like, oh, my grandpa was so mean, my dad's dad, Bob, because his voicemail is like, hey, can't come to the phone right now. Obviously, I'm busy or I'm doing something. If this is an emergency, hang up and call 911, and don't really leave me a message. Just try to call again, or maybe if I'll see you when I see you. I used to be like, oh my God, grandpa is so messed up. That's so rude. I get it. First of all, whatever's going on in your life should not be dependent on me and my response to it, because you're an adult and I'm an adult. Even if your car is broke down, it's the middle of the night, like, there are businesses out there that can help you with that, and it is not me. Second, emergency situations. People always used to get on me about, oh my God, you don't answer your phone. You never answer your phone. My husband, it's his favorite thing to say. You never answer your phone. You don't answer your phone. Why am I paying for this phone? You don't answer it. Bro, if you were in an emergency, why would you ever call me? I'm not a doctor. There's nothing I could do to help at all. I went to fashion school. I graduated high school when I was 16. I don't know shit about shit besides like school books, random history facts, how to use the computer, Excel, and how to pick out an outfit. Like, my skills are not tactical skills for survival. They're really not. Why would you call me? I should be the last on the list to call for anyone. Unless you want like an opinion about what you're wearing or pop culture or something, like, I should not be the person to call. I just shouldn't be. Anything that I'm giving you, straight up, that's tactical or advice, like, it's probably come from Google. You're asking me, I'm Googling it right now. You cut out the middleman, Google it yourself. Got no idea. Not an emergency service. And then the whole, like, being available. Oh, like, leave me a message, I'll get back to you. No, I won't, because I don't want to. I don't even really want to go through these messages. You need to, and my grandpa's an old man, so he wouldn't say that. But, like, for me, just text me what you want so I can see it off the bat and know how to engage, what I'm going to say, if I want to say anything, if I can even be of service to you. Because a phone call, shout out to my man Peter's son, stream his music. Phone calls give me anxiety because, first of all, I don't know what the fuck you want when you call me. What are you calling me for? What do you need? What's going on? Text me, email me, write me a letter if you have my address. But there should never, ever be a reason that you need to call me. And I feel like these are the things that I feel, that my close friends know that I feel. Jasmine, she knows. Word. Asha, very well aware. Chocolate, too aware. These people close to me, they know these things and they accept them as a part of who I am. But I need the wider spectrum of people to know these things. So I can, in my 30th year of life and beyond, continue to be myself without offending other people, avoiding the nice girl politics, and just living my life the way I want it to, without being up against any type of like pushback or, oh my God, why isn't Tam doing this, doing that? Because I don't want to anymore. I don't want to. And this, I guess these little episodes are just going to be part of that. They probably mostly will be in my car because this is my safe space. Again, I'm married. I do not have space at home to say what I want to say, do what I want to do at all times. Like if he's at work or if he's otherwise engaged, then I can't. Other than that, you just being quiet in the house, doing what you can, doing group activities, trying to keep the peace because our house is not big. And when we get a big house, when the house is finished on the land, I can go into my library, my study, and close that door. Then it'll be more turn. But for now, the talks will be taking place in my car. Really, they'll probably just be rants, complaining about life, giving you my opinion. But we're definitely going to come with that childless by choice conversation because I feel like it's a hot button issue. People don't want to talk about it. But it's real. And I'm trying to see how much longer I can hold out. So, being 30 years old, my God, Tam, we made it. We're going to see. We're going to see what the response. If I get more than 5 views on this, we're going to post another one tomorrow. And then that'll just be that. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment for sure. Watch my shorts. And yeah, I appreciate you guys being a part of the Time to Time Tam Tonight conglomerate. This is the year that we try to propel this forward. I'm on my way to 10,000 subscribers. Never thought I would see this day. But the goal is 100K because I want that YouTube plaque as, something to show for my time on the internet. So again, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Bye.